necesitas, solo quiero que tú seas mía. Quiero hacértelo. La luna yo te bajaré, mi corazón te lo daré. Conmigo vas a enloquecer. Yo quiero estar contigo.
Hey Speedy, welcome to the show for everyone. This is Speedy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Makudi will bring you sports moments of your life, and I am Benny Kuji. All right, it's already heating up everywhere. CAF decision to hand over the AFCON 2025 trophy to Morocco is already heating up everywhere. A lot of people coming out to talk about that controversial decision. Lot of legends, George Weah to even Pep Guardiola himself, coming out to say that one was actually very, very controversial. And I think that is the most talked about event right now in the world of sport. But we are not talking about that controversial decision. We are talking about the EFL Cup finals that will be played tomorrow. Manchester City against Arsenal at the Wembley. It's a big one. And in this case, we are talking about a teacher versus a student. That is what is happening right now. Pep Guardiola, one time a teacher to Mikel Arteta of Arsenal. And it is a very big one right now. We don't know what will happen. A lot of people are saying that it's going to be one for the student to finally teach the master and how it is done. That is the topic of discussion today. Other matches that have been played so far. Yesterday, Manchester United played a 2-2 draw in that one against Bournemouth. Yes, Welbeck coming to score 2 goals against his former club. A lot of discussion on that one. Manchester United dropped point, and right now, it's like I always say, it is that person that wants it the most that will get it. If you don't want it the most, you won't get it. There are a lot of people breathing down your neck. Right now, already played again today, Brighton versus Liverpool. Liverpool also dropped point. It is becoming very, very interesting in the Premier League, and that is the joy of the Premier League. At this time of the season, this is when you see shocking results from left, right, center. Chelsea versus Everton. Everton at home, 6 minutes, and it's still goalless draw. I know a lot of our listeners will be in the viewing center, but you can call us from the viewing center and tell us what you think about the Arsenal Manchester City's match tomorrow. But before all of that, let's bring you up to speed with the latest sport news around you and around the world. World number 1, Carlo Alcaraz, was dived in on Friday, powering past rising Brazilian talent João Fonseca 6-4, 6-4 to reach the third round of the Miami Open. And the 22-year-old Spaniard used an early break in each set to serve all three break points he faced in a confident performance at Hard Rock Stadium, where the 19-year-old Fonseca was cheered by Ronco's contingent of fans. Women's world number 1 Aryna Zabalenka held off a determined American Annalise 7-6, 7-5, 6-4 to launch her Miami title defense. The Belarusian was pleased to get through in straight set against her 39th ranked foe in a match moved to the third show court as organizers hustled to get the Rain Heat tournament back on schedule. Third-seeded Australian Open champion Elena Rybakina, fourth-seeded American Coco Gauff, and sixth-seeded compatriot Amanda Anisimova also reached the third round. The opening day of the 5th edition of the Nigerian Cricket Federation's Women's Invitational Tournament produced several highlights, including a T20I record for Fanny Ogushimaninde, while host Nigeria made light work of Zambia under 19 at the Tafawa Balewa Square Oval. In the opening game between Rwanda and Ghana, Franny, at 15 years and 223 days, became the youngest and the first woman to score a century on the T20I debut, smashing an unbeaten 101 off 65 balls. Fanny innings powered Rwanda to 210 for 3, while Ghana could only respond with 88 for 8 in their 20 overs, losing the match by 122 runs. In the second game of the day, Nigeria began their campaign on a commanding note, securing an 8-wicket victory over Zimbabwe's under-19. Zimbabwe, who won the toss and elected to bat, struggled to build any meaningful momentum as Nigeria's disciplined bowling attack kept them in check throughout the innings. And back to our topic of discussion. Tomorrow afternoon, the eyes of the footballing world turn to Wembley. It's the EFL Cup final, and it's a story we've come to know well. Yet, it's never lost its sting. The master versus the apprentice. In the blue corner, we have the teacher, Pep Guardiola, at 55. He is the benchmark of modern management. Now, in his 19th year on the touchline, his trophy cabinet is less of a shelf and more of a museum, boasting 39 major trophies, with an incredible 18 of those secured right here at Manchester City since 2016. In the red corner stands his former understudy, Mikel Arteta, at 43. The student has transformed Arsenal into a juggernaut, while he is still looking to add to that lone FA Cup from his debut season. He has steered the Gunner to 3 consecutive Premier League runner-up finishes and currently sits atop the table. Is tomorrow the day the apprentice finally overthrow the master on the big stage? The tide has shifted in this rivalry. While City dominates for years, the last few meetings have been a tactical chess match. Recent record in their last 6 Premier League encounters, Manchester City have managed only 1 win, while Arsenal have claimed 2 victories with 3 draw between them. The most recent clash in September 2025 ended in a gritty 1-1 draw, proving there is almost nothing to separate these two sides. Both teams enter Wembley coming off high-intensity European and domestic fixtures. Arsenal arrives at Wembley with the superior momentum, having just cruised into the Champions League quarterfinals. Meanwhile, Pep Guardiola's City is licking its wound after a tough exit to Real Madrid. So the question for you tonight, does Pep's vast experience and 39 trophy pedigree give City the edge, or is Arteta's hungry top of the table Arsenal finally ready to lift the EFL Cup? And remember, Arsenal is gunning for a quadruple. That is what Arsenal is gunning for this season. The Gunners are gunning for a quadruple. Will this materialize tomorrow? The number to call is 0808 427 5464. I'll take the number again, 0808 427 5464. You can also be a part of the show when you comment on our Facebook. The Facebook handle is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. When you comment, I'll be here to read your comments live. Now, let's break this down. I know a lot of you are already in the viewing center. You can still call and we'll have the updates from the viewing center, as I'll also be updating our listeners that are not in the viewing center to watch that Chelsea game. Okay, right now, we are talking about tomorrow's game, the EFL Cup final at Wembley, and it's billed as one of the most important matches right now, and it is significant because we're talking about a teacher and a student. Yes, Pep Guardiola is the teacher. He has been understudy of Mikel Arteta for years, and now both managers are meeting. So we are looking at who will have the day tomorrow. That is what we are trying to ask you today. Who do you think will have the day tomorrow? Arsenal, like I said earlier, are on the quest for a quadruple, and Manchester City is desperate for a lifeline. Remember that this season is not going so well for Man City and Pep Guardiola. Okay, we have a caller already. Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon, Benny Kuji.
Good evening.
Good evening,
Good evening and welcome to the show.
Yes, I go the other line. I try for how many days? I don't know that you lost or you go to England to find the other something that is happening in England.
Okay.
Quite unfortunate. I just tried this now. Let me see.
Okay. All right. We are talking of the EFL Cup tomorrow. The teacher, Pep Guardiola, and the student, Mikel Arteta. Who do you think we have the day tomorrow?
And of course, yes, my name is John Joe Hound, and I'm calling from Yellowwater.
Okay, go on.
You see, it's very hard to say, but it's not hard to say because things happen like that. Your teacher, your student may be perfect tomorrow more than you. Whenever you train a child, you expect something from that child to oversee of the matter that which is will pass where you reach. You understand? So Arteta has done a lot, and it's why all those why he has been trying. So it is time for Arteta now to utilize his chances.
Yes.
It's time for Arteta now. If you don't utilize this chance now, I don't think Arteta will never utilize it again, because I see the whole of his play for long quite time. He has been trying. So Man City is not reliable. I have seen this for long quite time. So I don't want any situation where Man City will take advantage from Arsenal now.
So for you, let me just ask you this question. Arsenal right now, they are looking at the quadruple. Do you see Arsenal actually winning this EFL Cup, the Carling Cup, and then the Premier League, and the Champions League? 4 of those trophies. Do you see Arsenal lifting all of those trophies?
Yes, Arsenal so far is predictable because they all participate in this game. All these games, I see that they are doing well. All those games. I'm a Man U fan, you know.
Yes.
I also say the truth.
Mm.
So Arsenal, I am giving all the title to them.
Wow.
Yes.
All right.
I am giving all the title to them.
All right. Thanks
Yes.
thanks for that one.
Thank you.
Okay, a Man U fan, he's saying that he's giving the way Arsenal are playing right now, he's giving Arsenal all of this trophy. We're talking about the Premier League, the Champions League, the Premier League, the EFL Cup, and the FA Cup. Hello?
Hello, SPEEdy, good evening to you, Uncle Benny Kuji.
Hey, Speedy, welcome to the show.
Yours truly, yours faithful MC Oliver Nyikia, better known as Busy Brain, the king of sports, reaching you live and direct in Abenga here in Alidi.
You are welcome, Busy Brain. Go on.
God bless you. Just step aside where I'm joining the Chelsea encounter between Chelsea and Everton.
Okay, how is the viewing center?
Yes, it's very, in fact, it's strategy. It's very welcome to know.
Okay.
Because the 3 points are already in the Chelsea hands. So all the fans, they are smiling. No, they dominate with Chelsea fans. So they were happy at the moment, the way it's going.
Okay. Now the EFL Cup tomorrow. Do you see Arsenal, Mikel Arteta, beating his mentor tomorrow?
No, it's going to be a very difficult one. And Guardiola just losing out from the UEFA Champions League. Now, definitely, he will, let me say, he's only competing for like 2 trophies now. So, I don't think Guardiola will allow this one to go. Yes, I know the kind of man he be. He's a coach that I do not joke with. So, he's always serious with whatever he's doing. So I don't see Arsenal lifting that trophy against Manchester City tomorrow.
So you don't see
Guardiola will do all he can to win the trophy tomorrow.
Wow.
Just keep your fingers crossed. I think Arsenal will play well, but they will not end up going home with the trophy.
So for you think the master will win tomorrow. But one question I am asking, Arsenal are firing on all fronts, both the Champions League, the FA Cup,
Premier League, the FA Cup, and the Capital One Cup, and the final.
Yes, and they are doing very well. Do you see Arsenal winning, if not all, most of these trophies?
The trophy that I've seen Arsenal, I'm tipping Arsenal that they will win. Hopefully, is the Premier League.
The Premier League.
Yes, I don't see Arsenal winning any of their trophy.
What about the Champions League?
No. The likes of Barcelona, Bayern Munich, they won't allow Arsenal to do that. Even the almighty Real Madrid, they are still inside. So if you are rating, you may rate Arsenal up on the 5th among them. You cannot take Arsenal to the first trophy.
Okay, thanks for that one.
God bless you.
All right, thank you. We'll be keeping you updated on the match going on. All right, thanks for that one. Busy Brain. He says Arsenal can't win all the quadruple this season. Arsenal can win the quadruple this season. But what is your take? You can call us. The number to call today on the show is 0808 427 5464. 0808 427 5464. And if you're just joining us, this is Speedy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. Will bring you sport moments of your life. My name is Benny Kuji. Hello.
Good evening, Ben Kuji.
Good evening and welcome to the show.
Thank you.
What's your name and where are you calling us from?
My name is Fiasi.
Sorry, can you speak up so we can hear you?
My name is Fiasi.
Okay.
Mutum Yofa.
All right, Yofa, go on.
Yes.
The master and the student tomorrow. Who do you see having it tomorrow?
Let me take you down to genetics a bit.
Okay, go on.
Sometimes you give birth to a child, and then he looks even more handsome than you, who passes the genetic information to him. So it therefore means that life is full of new things. Well, I see Arteta. I'm an Arsenal fan. I see Arteta. I'm just out on a workout.
Okay.
And then I was enjoying the program on my earpiece, and I said, let me join too.
Okay.
That's why you can hear noise by the background.
All right. You just go on.
My apologies for that, please. Yes, Arteta have really impressed Arsenal fans and the club now. Yes, you can understand that some of these days the tactics are not on his side, but you could see that he manages to get a win, and that is the life of a coach who wants to win trophies. If you look at the Arsenal team now, they have everything in the kitty to win any type of competition, and the boys are also doing their best. If you look at the formation of tomorrow's match, I can see that most of the key players are kept on the bench. Like Raya is not starting for Arsenal tomorrow. It's also a big one. But Kepa have always been doing his best since he knew that he had somebody who could compete with.
Now let me just ask you one quick one.
Go ahead.
Arsenal seem to be gunning on all fronts. They want to win the quadruple. Do you see them winning that quadruple this season?
Of course, I see them where I can equally ask for strength, and which I believe the players will not fail the team is on the path of Champions League.
Okay, all right.
Hello.
Just thanks for that one. Well, let's see if other callers will also contact. Thanks for that one. Okay, so we can pick off calls from other callers too. Okay, we have another one. Hello.
Good evening, Mr. Benny Kuji.
Good evening and welcome to the show.
Thank you. Kenneth calling from airport.
Okay, Kenneth, I hope you've been following us. If you've been following us, just go on.
Yes, I have. I've been trying to call since, but finding it difficult to connect.
Okay, just go on.
Quickly, I am sorry. First of all, if Arsenal happen to win a quadruple, I will be happy as an Arsenal fan. But I really don't have the expectations of them winning a quadruple. But also, I'm sorry to disappoint Busy Brain, who just said Arsenal will not be able to win any other trophy outside the Premier League. He will be disappointed come tomorrow, because we'll start from tomorrow. Sure, I'm telling you for a fact that Arsenal will add another trophy to the Premier League, which will start from tomorrow. It will be a matter of boy becoming a master over his master.
No, you cannot be a master over your master. You can just be better than your master.
Okay, he will be better than his master tomorrow.
All right. Okay, thanks for that one. Okay, he's saying a boy will become better than his master tomorrow. Oh, our time is far spent. Let's just take this one, a quick one, and then we'll go to the next part of the show.
Good evening.
Good evening. A quick one, please.
My name is Samuel.
Okay, Samuel. Who do you think will have the day tomorrow? Mikel Arteta or?
That is not about thinking. It's Arsenal.
Okay. All right. Thanks for that one.
Okay.
Thanks for that one. Okay. He said it's going to be Arsenal. Okay, this is the much we can take on that part of that segment of the show, and let's just give you the scores for the games that have been played yesterday, the ones that have been played today, and those for tomorrow. And yesterday, like I said earlier, Manchester United played a 2-2 draw with Bournemouth, and then in the Spanish La Liga, Villarreal defeated Real Sociedad 3-1. In Italy, Cagliari lost to Napoli 1-0. Genoa lost to Udinese 2-0. Today, already in the English Premier League, Liverpool lost to Brighton 2-1. Fulham defeated Burnley 3-1. Manchester City versus Palace postponed because of the game tomorrow. And then it's the 27-minute Chelsea versus Everton, and it's a goalless draw right now. Later on today, Leeds versus Brentford. In the German Bundesliga, Bayern Munich 4, Union Berlin 0, FC Cologne 3, Mönchengladbach 3, Heidenheim 3, Bayern Leverkusen 3, Wolfsburg 0, Werder Bremen 1, and 27 minutes Dortmund versus Hamburg 1-1. These are the matches in the Italian Serie A. Parma versus Cremonese. Cremonese defeated Parma 2-1, and then AC Milan versus Torino right now halftime, and is 1-1. Juventus versus Sassuolo will be played much later, and tomorrow, like we said earlier, it's going to be in the English Premier League, Newcastle versus Sunderland, Aston Villa versus West Ham, Tottenham versus Nottingham Forest, and then in the EFL Cup, Arsenal versus Manchester City. This is the match we can take on the show. For the match tomorrow, I will say, going back by what Arsenal are playing currently, and how shaky Manchester City is, I will want to give it to Manchester City, but football is football. Pep Guardiola is one of the best managers right now, and he can do anything. And this is the match we can take on the show. Tomorrow we'll be here to discuss more on Speedy Sport on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Makodi, from me to you, God bless your heart. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
This is
Asking Radio 98.5 FM.
Oh yeah. Déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oh yeah. Él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Él te jura un falso amor. Es un abusador. Juega con tu corazón. Sabes decir que no. La ilusión, el tiempo ni la razón. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Tu cuerpo y el mío juntitos bailando. Felices gozando. Vas moviendo la cintura, sube la temperatura. Yo te regalo mi universo, ya no lo pienses más. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad.
As King Radio 98.5 Speed FM.